ticket to May 31st. He said on the principle of the thing, he's going back to the U.S. Now, here's someone, he already has a residence permit all the way to August. And no, all the way till September. But he's saying on principle, he's going to leave in May in order to go back. So these are the challenges, the real life challenges that people are feeling, but that they're no longer feeling at home.
What would be the ideal situation for you?
The ideal situation is historic diasporans are actually part of the decision-making process. Historic diasporans are actually part of the policy-making process. Diasporans are actually historic diasporans because oftentimes when they say diasporans, they're only thinking about Ghanaians who have traveled abroad due to greener pastures, economic hardships, whatever the case may be. And they're not thinking about historic diasporans where it comes to those decision-making processes. So for me, the ideal situation is where those who we have given a mandate to, those who we have selected, those who we have elected, if the diaspora is supposed to be the 17th region of Ghana, all the other 16 regions of Ghana have representation that they elected. There are MCEs, there are MPs, there are ministers who are coming from these constituencies, but we don't see anyone who is elected by the constituency that's affected with this 17th region. So again, it was mentioned on the panel that we have to go beyond symbol to actual substance. So if the 17th region is supposed to be something real and not just a PR campaign, then we want to see parity. The members of the other 16 regions, we're not seeing them have to pay 25,000 Ghana cedis to be recognized as, a member, a citizen of Ghana. But the 17th region, they have to pay 25,000 cedis. We were told initially that they have to do a DNA test. They have to have 2 years residence permit. These are requirements above and beyond what members of any of the other regions have to do. Greater Accra region, Eastern region, Central region, Volta region, no one has to do this, but the 17th region has to do this. So again, what we're looking for is substance added to the symbol. If people are coming, and a lot of people, I brought 25 people to the Diaspora Summit, including the sitting president of the Association of Black Psychologists. Everyone was so excited at the fanfare, so excited about, all of the welcome that they got. But then when it came down to the actual decisions that were being made, and it was very similar to when President Lincoln, they say he freed those who were enslaved, but he only freed those who were in the southern states that had seceded. That means he didn't have the power to free anyone in those southern states. The ones who he had the power to quote unquote free in the northern states, he said no, all of them have to stay enslaved. We don't want it to be where President Muhammad doesn't have the power to enforce reparations at the UN of Argentina or Israel or the US or all of the so-called EU countries that abstain. But what he does have the power to enforce is that right here we can start to repair, we can start to restore, we can start the repatriation process, which is a